5 months. I haven't uploaded a video on this channel in 5 whole months. Wow. Honestly, it felt a lot longer than that. And what do I have to show for it? Well, I got all ones on my CXCs except for 2 in industrial technology electrical, but that's like one of the hardest subjects to get a 1 in, so I think I did pretty well. Oh, and I finally graduated high school. I am now what a certain group of people would call off the market. And thank God for that, right? Anyways, so you're probably asking yourself, why are you even back doing this again, bro? Truthfully, I'm bored. Been trying to find a part-time job since I have training, but no one on this tiny little island wants a part-time work. All they want is full-time. So instead of just sitting down in my house playing video games, I said, why don't I sit in my house playing video games and post it on social media? Yes, I know. I'm revolutionizing the internet space right now. You don't have to flatter me like that. I'm sure some of you have already looked back to my previous vids because what I've been saying has piqued your interest at least a little bit. Or if you haven't, go do that right now. It's very important. I'll wait. Oh, you poor thing. You actually went and did it, didn't you? Not knowing that I was gonna put it up on the screen anyway. Disc. So as you can see, the channel has been primarily Valorant content with some Roblox and Genshin vids sprinkled in there. I'm pretty sure I have like a Fortnite video somewhere in there. Probably a Minecraft one too, let's be real. Please, oh please don't watch the Roblox ones. Anything but those. Good thing they are so far down and totally not in a playlist you can easily watch them. No, of course not. But as I was saying, as you might have noticed, I did end up quitting Valorant. Well, it was more of a off and on relationship, but you know, potato. If you want to know why, check out that video. I'm not gonna get into that here. But regardless though, I did start playing Apex, started learning the movements, started learning the gunplay, started getting better at Apex, realized I don't have anyone to play Apex with, then started getting lonely on Apex, then started getting bored of Apex, then let's just say I might have went back to my toxic ex. Hey man, she just feels so familiar. I just feel like she gets me, like she understands who I am. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop with all the metaphors now. So yeah, I went back to Val, and I'm not saying that I like fell in love with the game again, but I did at the very least start enjoying playing it. Actually, the reason I got back into it was my duo convinced me to start playing, and I was like, okay, sure, why not? It's not like I'm gonna get addicted again. And I didn't. Sure, there was some rages here and there, but at least it wasn't an obsession.
One mid.
Upsie. I'm flat. I know someone was gonna be there. I didn't know they were gonna be on the freaking Burj Khalifa! In that time frame of about 2 months, I went from Bronze 3 to Plat 3. Granted, that does sound pretty impressive, I guess, but there's some nuance to that. Granted, I was gold last act and the ranks did reset, but I didn't play much last act anyway, so I would say I was around like silver level when I started my climb, right? But that's not what we're here to talk about today. That's for another video. What I wanted to talk about is the future of this channel. So let's get into it. We all know that Valorant content is historically pretty lackluster in terms of original content, with the reason being primarily due to Valorant, the game itself, not really having any way of facilitating that content. So in order to do Valorant content, you either gotta be climbing the rank ladder, doing a challenge while climbing the rank ladder, uploading stream highlights, funny moments with friends, e-dating, or doing unspeakable things to your gaming chair. So realistically, I can only go 2 of those content routes because I'm definitely not good enough to purposely handicap myself while climbing ranked. I struggle in Diamond, gang. I'm not that guy.
Embarrassing.
You will not kill
On
my
top, on
ally.
top.
Oh hell no.
Last player
I'm
Holy.
cooked! I'm cooked! No, I'm actually cooked. It's over for me.
Buy stuff.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, how do I explain that? Nah, and I can't really do funny moments with friends because those interactions are few and far between, aka I am lonely. And for those of you who were thinking about e-dating, did you not get the fact that I'm lonely? And I'm definitely not brave enough to start dry humping inanimate objects on camera. Now that's not me saying that I would do it off camera, I'm just saying that I don't have the extrovertedness to display myself doing such acts, you know, that still doesn't clarify my point I'm trying to make. You know what, moving on! As I was saying, that basically just leaves uploading stream highlights and climbing the rank ladder, which both of them I've already tried but failed at, in my eyes at least. Granted, those videos are very bad quality, as you could probably tell from the thumbnails, but I did have one video that by my channel standards blew up, I guess. Though nothing really came out of it cause 1, it took way too long and was way too tedious to make. Keep in mind that at the time I was still editing on my gaming laptop with 8 gigs of RAM. So yeah, very frustrating to deal with, to say the least. And 2, the video itself was pretty bad. Like, my mic didn't have any noise cancellations, and at the time I didn't know you could add that as an effect on OBS, so I was basically raw dogging recording for like 3 years. You could hear all the muffles and background noise. So I'm here sitting on my laptop scrolling through TikTok. Yeah, it was pretty bad. But getting back on topic, recently I've had the pleasure of discovering a different type of Valorant content. At its core, it's basically climbing the rank ladder, but it has more of a commentary aspect to it. The creators I'm talking about are like Mosi? I really don't know, but like him, Brinks, and Dopeye to a certain extent with his VOD reviewing videos. I like what they're doing and I want to do something similar, but the problem with doing something similar to them is it probably wouldn't make me stand out as a Valorant creator. I'd just be copying them and making an even worse product because I definitely don't have their editing skills. Plus, that just isn't right. So in order to distinguish myself, I was thinking my brand could be that I'm primarily a Smokes and Sentinel player. That way I can show the perspective and I guess to a certain extent how you would climb if you were also that kind of player. Because most of the Valorant content creators I see who create rank climbing content mostly play duelists, and that's for a good reason. It's the flashiest to display, and let's be real here, it's the easiest. There, I said it. There's a reason why everyone and their grandmother insta-locks duelists. Everyone wants to be the main character. No one wants to be a part of the supporting cast. Well, I'll have you know the main character would be nothing without the supporting cast. So put some respect on my people's name. Yeah! Another thing I was thinking of doing was share my track experience / growth in like a small sections of each video. Nothing too serious because it's not like I have a cameraman to videotape me when I'm doing drills and stuff, and I'm way too anxious to be doing that in a public space regardless. But I'll still videotape myself doing runs for a workout or a track meet or some lifts when we have gym days and basically just talk over them on how I think I could have executed the race or how I was feeling before and after, things like that basically, and like the mindset I have for when I get onto that track and what's going through my mind at the moment, if you get what I mean. As for upload schedule, right now I'm thinking of like once a week, but it might increase. I'll have to get a feel for how long each video takes, and I'll probably be making a second channel called Silek FPS just to post like interesting or funny games that wouldn't have time to include in the videos on the main channel. But yeah, if you've made it this far into the video, you clearly like something about me in order to listen to me yap for so long. So why not consider subscribing? You might like what videos I have coming up. But that'll be all for me. If you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you feel so inclined, and I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.
This that training day, but I ain't Denzel. No, I'm bouncing back, even if I'm taking 10 L's. Hey, this that training day, but I ain't Denzel. Building up my spirit, treat the Bible like a dumbbell.